It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me, so I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this shit forever, mine, ever mine, ever mine. I'm shutting shit down in the mall, and telling that girl she the one for me, and I ain't even planning the call. I want this shit forever, mine, ever.
Happy Sunday, T Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Belle Collective Season 5 Reunion Part 2. Want to let you guys know that on Tuesday, I will be dropping my Fashion Killer Golden Globes review video. Me and Sharita are going to film it tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And all of the reality shows return this week, so we are back in business. I'm so happy to be back. Okay, so in reunion part 2, Anet says that she sold her office and that she does lose money when she films because that's taking away time from her patients and things of that nature. And Tisha was saying that she lost a building or something like that. She's not practicing right now. Tisha seemed to not believe what she was saying. I think that Anet is full of ish. I really honestly do, because if somebody came in and offered to buy your office space and you sold it and you said you made a profit and that you lose money when you're filming, then why did you come back to film? It doesn't make sense. And when Carlos asked, would she come back? She didn't say yes or no, but after her time was up on stage, backstage, she was like, bye, or something to the effect of bye, but this might not be your last time seeing me. Like Tisha said, girl, you want to come back. You want to come back. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Do I believe her when she says that somebody bought the space and she made a profit? It could have happened, but then a part of me feels like it didn't, because once again, if you're still practicing, then why are you filming? It doesn't add up and it doesn't make sense. If this show was so drama filled and toxic and you lose money, then why are you here, Otis? Because didn't nobody come to see you? Ugh. So the ladies leave the stage, the husbands come out, and it's their segment. And they immediately go into discussing the beef between Willie, Glenn, and Cliff. And all of a sudden now, Glenn is, I'm a street guy. You don't come at me like that. I'm cut from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? I done lived a different life than you. And it was like, oh, so since you don't work for the tugboat company no more, I guess you can be your real self, young Dro. Now all of a sudden you a street dude and this, that, and the third. Like, I'm not surprised by any of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, Glenn, ain't nobody scared of you. Your name Glendale. Like, girl, get out of here. Please. Stop. Stop. Please. Have several. Glendale. Like, girl, bye. Okay? And he says that, Cliff then says, you don't like me because I mumble to Willie. And Willie was like, when you drink, you're incoherent and you embarrass your wife, period. And he stands on that, because you do. When you drink, you can't understand what that man's saying. Just think, when he's not drinking, you can barely understand what he's saying. So when he drink, you really don't get it. He is belligerent. He do treat his wife like crap. And it's like, a real true man don't value that or want to be around nobody that treat their wife like that. So, Willie says that he and Glenn have had off-camera conversations about, what he want to do with his life and all of this type of stuff. He said that, they had built somewhat of rapport. He says now with Cliff, no, because Cliff said he don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Backstage, Tisha was like, they have never had a one-on-one conversation. They have never talked. You don't know what they do when they film the guy's scenes. Like, stop, Tisha. Please stop. I believe Willie when he said it, because Glenn didn't deny that they have not had off-camera conversations. And Glenn says that the only reason why he got upset is because he told him to suck his bills. But once again, if y'all wouldn't have been coming with that energy, then it wouldn't have gotten to that point. And the fact that they did not want to accept responsibility for what happened blew me. And I wish that that would have been emphasized more, that come on now, y'all started this. The energy totally shifted and changed. And y'all got to take accountability for that. And I feel like if Carlos is going to be calling out any of the husbands, that it should have been Cliff and Glendale. Clifford, the big red dog, and Glendale, instead of trying to call out JJ over some nonsense. Carlos asked JJ, once the wives and everything return back on stage, is he preventing Gucci and Selena from getting along? And JJ says no. He says that he has an issue with them being around each other at that point because there had been an altercation and they'd fought. And I'm like, duh, that's what I've been saying this whole time. And I don't understand why Carlos couldn't get that in his big noggin, that's the reason why he didn't want her around Selena anymore, because they'd had a physical altercation that led to Gucci going to the hospital. Then this court, stuff going on. Like, we don't want anything else to escalate and there become another altercation and it's even worse than the first time. So yeah, of course I don't want my wife around her when it's this bad. It's already to the point where me and my children are not even speaking. Like, come on, like, that's common sense. So I didn't understand why Carlos was trying to push this narrative all of a sudden, like JJ is super controlling and being manipulative and secretive and he's trying to hide stuff. Like, I didn't like that at all. Like, that really took me for a loop. I didn't understand where that was coming from. And once again, if he was going to come at anybody's husband on that stage, then it should have been Clifford or Glendale or both. And he did not give them nearly as much as he gave JJ. And I really didn't understand that. And it further showed me why JJ and Gucci decided not to come back, because I wouldn't want to come back neither, especially after he was talking like that about me on stage. Girl, no. JJ also goes on to say that he told his daughters that what goes on between him and Selena is between them and that they need to stay out of it. And I agree 1000%. And Selena is the one that allows them to be involved in their issues, and that's what makes the situation even worse. And she needs to take accountability for that as well. First of all, they shouldn't even have any issues at this point. They really honestly shouldn't. But if you listen to the stuff that come out of Selena's mouth, that, I was here first, you will never be me, and I look better than you, and all of this stuff, it's giving very much she regrets leaving her situation. That's what it's giving me. She regret leaving her situation because JJ, doing well for himself, got money, and she's still living over there in that box she call a house with day beds in her living room as couches. That's what it's giving me. Okay, that's what it's giving me. And I don't understand why her new man ain't upgraded her life, because it's obvious he a street dude. Okay, so JJ goes on to say that he wants Selena to be happy. He wants her to be good with her man. He ain't got nothing against her new man. And her new man, Mike, says that Selena isn't the problem as far as he can see, and that there don't need to be any more disrespect moving forward. Selena was like, y'all been the one disrespecting me. I could have on a paper bag and your ass still would be jealous. Gucci was like, it looked like you got on one now. Cause woo, that dress was a mess. Okay, they was going back and forth as always, and it was just a mess. It honestly, truly was. Then it comes out via Glendale that Megan Good was following him on Instagram. But come to find out, it wasn't Megan Good, it was a fan page. And did y'all pay attention to when he was like, he said something and he was looking like, man, like, shit, like, like, let me get the opportunity. And I'm looking like, he doing all of that in front of his wife. Girl, yeah, he's still cheating. He's still cheating. Very much still cheating. Yeah. And so Gucci was like, you can't cheat with that. Why did she say that, baby? Why did she say that? Because that got Tisha activated. And Tisha was talking about how JJ allegedly cheat on her when he go out of the country or some mess. Child, I don't know what's going on, but it was funny. Then we get to the Aikisha and Latrice of it all and the altercation that happened at their restaurant Taste. And so apparently after the altercation, Latrice's nephew's phone was found, and production thought that it belonged to somebody in Aikisha's family or camp or whatever. So they gave her the phone, allegedly, or this is what production told Latrice. But Aikisha is saying that she never saw the phone. She never had no phone. They didn't give her any phone. Willie backs her up. But Latrice says after that, a few weeks later, her nephew passed away and that they were looking for his phone. They tracked his phone and the phone was near Aikisha's house, right? She had been texting Aikisha, asking her about the phone or whatever. And in one of the text messages, Latrice texted Aikisha and said, on Monday, June 10th, I have contacted you regarding my nephew's lost cell phone. Production advised that the phone was handed to your niece during my opening, during the commotion. It was also tracked via Find My iPhone to your address. I have requested that it be returned. I have since heard nothing from in regard to retreating. She meant retrieving. Girl, she can't write worth a damn. Retreating it. Before things escalate, let me know what's up. I guess maybe she didn't respond, or she did respond. Latrice sent another text saying, girl, F you, you're the vicious MFer. Also, obviously, Aikisha did respond. She says, girl, F you, you're the vicious MFer. Tread lightly, you antique face dummy. What? I ain't never heard nobody call somebody an antique face. That was funny. That was a good one. Latrice. She said, I guess you feel like sucking an NFL dick umpteen years ago accounts for class or some form of prestige. Bitch, it does not. You lack in all those areas very poorly. I can't stand hoes like you. You and your husband came to my something on on BS. You should have stayed home. Who would have missed you? You have zero substance, biatch. And then it goes on to say some other stuff. Now, if I was a petty business and you coming at me like that, now I don't know what was said on Aikisha's, text to her. We don't know. But if I did have the phone and I was really ignorant and petty and malicious, you wouldn't get no phone from me. Okay. After that, because she cussed her out. Okay. But Aikisha stands by the fact that she and Willie never had the phone. Aikisha was like, nobody gonna come for her husband. Lateshia basically says that Aikisha was being disrespectful and hyping the situation up when it happened. And I'm like, girl, they was arguing. Your husband said something derogatory about her and her looks. So yeah, she was going to jump in. Regardless, she was going to jump in because that's her husband. But then when she overheard him saying what he said about her, of course she going to jump in. Like, come on, Lateshia. Stop with your antics, okay? Please stop. Please. Okay? And I'm looking at her like, you big Buddha built. I can't stand that lady. I cannot stand her now. So Aikisha was like, they get to arguing back and forth. And Aikisha says to Lateshia, you can't compete where you don't compare. Y'all worry about getting that business off the ground, sweetheart, and making sure that your husband can take care of your household. I was like, oh, she got you there. Aikisha then goes on to say, what hurt me is when I heard Glenn lean in and say that man competing with you, you got a hot young wife and he got Aikisha. Now Glenn gonna sit up here. Now he nodded his head in agreement. But then when confronted, he gonna say, I didn't say anything about you and I wasn't being shady. You most definitely were talking about her looks. You were calling her old, and you were saying that she was not as pretty or attractive as Latrice. Like, stop. Stop, sir. Stop. 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 We're not going to try to rewrite history. You're not going to sit up here and try to play in our face and act like we the viewers are dumb. Like, let's not do that. Please stop. Please stop. Now, Carlos tried to hold him accountable for that, but of course he still was standing on the fact that he wasn't being malicious towards her. Okay, boy, whatever. So Latrice get to crying about her nephew and the fact that they not giving her the phone back. And Aikisha was like, well, first of all, it wasn't even my address. It was a house few doors down. And she says, I never had possession of the phone. My niece said she realized it wasn't any of us. So she said, F the phone, and she threw it out the window, which makes sense. You in a car. She looked at the phone. Obviously, she like, is this any of y'all phone? Everybody like, nah. So she threw it out the window a few houses down from where Aikisha stays. So common sense will tell you they don't have the phone because Latrice says, yeah, if you track it today, it's still in that same area. So how about you get your butt up, you big dummy, get in your car that goes vroom vroom, drive over there and go 3 houses down and look in the grass for the phone. How hard is that? Like, y'all are like, I was like, girl, if you really wanted that phone like that, y'all would have got up and went to go get it. You can't be that damn dumb. Okay? Like, come on now. Common sense, people. Common sense. So I do believe Aikisha when she say, we don't have the phone. My niece threw it out the dang on window. It wasn't ours. If y'all are saying when y'all track the phone, it's still in that same area, obviously we don't have the phone, you dumb, and we're not lying to you. Like, you really trying to make something, once again, out of nothing. I'm so happy I don't have to see her on my screen for another year. Oh my God. Then another thing we found out is that this was 3 weeks after the altercation that the phone situation even came up, first of all. So Tisha says that they only see her hear from Aikisha during the 3 months she comes to Jackson to film. And I'm like, you and her don't get along. Her and Latrice don't get along now. Her and Tamara have not gotten along since her first season. Only person that she has a relationship with is Gucci. So why are you trying to make a mountain out of a molehill by saying that y'all don't hear from her? Why would she reach out to y'all? Make it make sense. Why would she be reaching out to you? Have you reached out to her to try to build any type of relationship or rapport? No. So like, shut up, Tisha. Please shut up. Aikisha, they going back and forth, and Aikisha was like, girl, your husband embarrassed you on national TV cheating. Like, worry about that, not me. So Tisha was like, nobody up here likes you. Where are the keys to Ferris Street? Girl, you so jealous of that lady. Because where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? At least she got a building on that street. What you doing? Big back, big back, big back, big back. Girl, ugh. So when it comes to the question of should Aikisha be kicked off the show, nobody else agreed with Latrice and Lateshia. Nobody. Which said a lot. So Carlos at the end of the episode is finally able to get Latrice and Marie to hug it out and say that they're done beefing. Now, I think Sheridan told me that they supposed to be cool now. Like they've been kicking it with each other or whatever. Girl, I ain't got time for this mess. I just do not. I do not. God bless them, child. But I'm happy that Aikisha left the show the way that she did. I'm happy that she left the show knowing that nobody agreed with Latrice and Lateshia about her being kicked off the show. I'm happy that she left the show making it clear that she was asked back and that she got her renewal contract and that she decided not to come back and quit the show herself. Like, That's how you do it. I'm happy that she went out with a bang. I'm happy that Gucci and JJ not coming back, because I don't like the way Carlos handled either of them. So that's my thoughts. Overall, I'm going to give season 5 of Belle Collective, I'm going to give season 5 a B plus. A B plus. I wish that the season wasn't so short. Hopefully next season we can at least get 10 to 12 episodes and not just a measly 8. But we shall see. They have gotten picked up, so we are getting another season next year. So I'm excited about that. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all thought about Reunion Part 2. Let's talk about it. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.